Hey, this is Robert Monroe here, and just wanted to give you a quick update and then just share some random thoughts that I had in my head. We are going to start virtual lessons today, which is super cool. And actually, if you're interested, just go ahead and message me at the things that I throw in my description, and that should be cool. I'm going to also be launching a Patreon really soon, so stay in tune for that. Besides that, we had my dad come by and he dropped off some things that we couldn't get from the grocery store. And it was really kind of funny because, he put it all on the porch. He called me and he's like, hey, everything's on the porch. So I went outside and waved to him about 6 feet away and said, hey, how are you doing? And he said, we're doing fine. And then hopped in his car and went back home. So basically, yeah, everybody's doing good. We're all staying healthy. Hope you're the same, and doing a lot of really cool projects as well from a distance with a lot of awesome musicians. So hopefully I'm going to be posting some of that or some links soon there. Also doing a lot more live streams. Live streams are a lot of fun. I'm generally going to try to do some on Wednesdays and Saturdays and then like a Sunday worship stream. So yeah, definitely stay in tune for those as well. Anyway, let me get to the main thing that I wanted to talk about today, which is wasting time and doing nothing. Now, what I want to talk about with this is first this concept of wasting time. I think in general, in modern culture, with all the technology and the entertainment right now and just general pace of life, wasting time is like the worst thing you can do. Like in general, nothing is sinful or wrong anymore except for wasting time. Every second's precious. Make sure that you make a plan and do all this stuff. But the problem is, basically what we've gotten afraid of is unfilled seconds or minutes or even hours. We're afraid that if we slow down, we're going to find that our value is lowered and that we are not as productive and important as people as we think we are. So the funny thing is, this actually leads to us really wasting our time. And what I mean by that is we will sit on Facebook or Netflix or doing anything to avoid that feeling that we're not doing anything. And what I noticed, and I do the same thing, like I'm not immune to this at all. Here, you want to come up? Here's a cameo. I'm not immune to this at all. I was running around like a crazy person all yesterday, not even really getting that much done, certainly getting done what I needed to get done, but, looking at my phone all the time, trying to work with my kids, trying to do different things. And then bedtime came, and I held Charlotte, my middle child, and I just relaxed and just realized I'm not gonna do anything right now. All I'm gonna do is I'm just going to embrace this moment and do nothing. Now, I realized in that moment that what I was doing was I was worried about doing nothing. I was worried that if I slowed down, if I stopped doing things, that what would happen is I would be lazy, or I would not be able to accomplish things, or I wouldn't be entertained sufficiently. And the opposite really ended up happening. All of this relief happened. I was less stressed. I calmed down and I started noticing things. I started noticing how quiet the room was. I started feeling her resting on my chest, and my heart rate and my breathing slowing down and becoming more relaxed. And what that reminded me of is we all need to spend a certain part of our day really doing nothing. Now, let me kind of categorize that in some ways. What I mean by doing nothing is not sitting on Facebook or scrolling the internet or Reddit, or even sitting here watching this video on YouTube. That's generally what we think of as, okay, I have some free time, I'm gonna do this or play a mobile game or do something. What I mean by doing nothing is sitting down with no clear objective in sight and not trying to fill the time at all. We want time to move as slowly as possible here. We don't want to be pushing anything. Kids are great for this. Kids constantly are trying to get you to get into the present moment and to stop doing whatever important adult thing that you're trying to accomplish. That's one of the things I love about my kids. If you don't have kids, though, another way to have this accomplished is get yourself a cup of coffee or, a glass of water and just sit in a chair, no book, no phone, no nothing, and just sit. And the goal is you just want to see what happens. And most likely you're going to start thinking about things. And the funny thing is at the beginning, there might be a sense of panic starting to form because you're going to go, okay, I need to go do this, I need to go do that, and whatever. You wait. You think through that. You let it happen. You go, okay, all right, I'll get to that when I get to that. And what happens is as you sit in this mindset, things start calming down and you go, oh, you know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't gone and played piano just for fun. Or, oh, I'm just sitting. This is kind of nice. And what happens is everything starts to slow down. The intensity starts to slow down. The stress level goes down. And you start to realize it's all okay. God's got us. Everything's all good. I think the thing that I want to challenge you, and I'm challenging my family and myself with, is can we, in this time of forced slowdown, forced inactivity, can we challenge ourselves to do nothing and allow that time to go as slowly as it feels and how slow we're afraid it's going to go? Because if we do that, we might find that we have all this time for everything that we plan to accomplish over this time period, and we are not been able to do because, again, we've been allowing ourselves to get distracted, to waste time, to avoid wasting time, if you will, which is a hilarious concept, but I think is super common. So anyway, if you like this idea and like this type of video, go ahead, hit the like on it. If you disagreed with me, go ahead, throw a comment down below. Go, hey, I don't agree with that. I think, you should be filling every second with activity. Totally fine. Comment below with your own ways that you end up disquieting your life by keeping things going all the time. Share this with somebody that you think needs a chill pill right now. And let's all just hang out and enjoy this time and relax and do a little bit of nothing. Thanks a lot and see you later.